Rainscaping is a way to look at your yard and your landscaping in a new way. So we talk about not just landscaping, but actually rainscaping. So as you do your landscaping, look at the kinds of things you can do that will help manage water and keep it from leaving your site and going into the rivers, streams, lakes untreated.
We provide technical assistance on stormwater management. We assist cities, counties, homeowners, consultants, developers, anybody that has a stormwater management issue. And we provide assistance with designing stormwater conservation practices to help manage stormwater. We have a number of impervious surfaces, so surfaces that shed water, not allow it to infiltrate. So we have the roof of the house. We also have the driveway, and water is going to be directed usually off the front, will come towards the street. And then when the water enters the street, it's going to move down the curb and go to a storm inlet. So the water collects off the lots, comes onto the street, runs the curb, goes into this inlet, and then enters a pipe. And those pipes then are directed to a water source.
This yard actually slopes down towards the creek. So one of the things that would be great here is what we call an urban prairie strip, coming out from the creek and taking some of this turf grass and planting it to a native buffer so that as the water flows off, it flows through that. That will absorb a lot more, and it will be really beautiful to look at from the home.
Jen, we do have, reed canary grass here, which is not a native. It's an introduced species. It's very aggressive. You find this a lot along streams where you get some flooding and a sediment that deposits. It's very difficult to try to get rid of and reestablish the natives, but in this case, I think we just leave it alone, let it control the erosion on the bank, but we maybe add that native buffer in front of it just to help give a little better coverage for a native filter strip.
So we've got some downspouts coming out here, and they're already quite a ways away from the basement foundation. It's fairly flat.
Yeah, this would be a perfect spot for a rain garden. You could catch both of those right into one rain garden very easily here. Like you said, digging it out, very little berm to work with. Plant it with natives, that would be a great showcase for people utilizing this patio. Yeah, it'd be a great spot for a rain garden.
It's good to point out that one practice that almost everyone can do is something called soil quality restoration, where we come in and aerate the soil and then apply about a 1/2 to a 3/4 inch layer of compost over the top that integrates itself down in the soil, creating more organic matter so we can hold more moisture when it rains and have the grass be healthier and have the runoff that's flowing more affluent.
So rain barrels are connected to your existing downspout, and it's a way of harvesting water from your roof. You wouldn't imagine how much water you can collect during an average rain that can be used around your house to water plants. You can fill a bird bath, you can wash tools, and you can do a lot of things the same way that you use a garden hose. I generally encourage people to install rain barrels in a smaller roof area because an 8x10 area of roof can generate 50 gallons of water during a 1-inch rain event. So a lot of water can accumulate quickly. So in this particular house, a good spot for a rain barrel would be right here underneath a smaller portion of the roof. They can redirect this downspout by getting what's called a diverter and putting it into a rain barrel. And that way it's really close to their plants and they can water around their yard. This not only helps save water bills, it also helps keep that storm water on your property so that it doesn't leave and become polluted runoff.